as I knock a can over. Welcome, Riddell Sports Network. I'm Dan, and just here to give a little quick update on the postseason. So yesterday we had 4 games. 3 out of 4 of them went to... We'll have a game 3 today, but the Dodgers, of course, close out Cincinnati. Kudos to Cincinnati. Had a nice season, got to the playoffs. It seems like they're a team on the up. Pitching staff is young. They obviously have Ellie De La Cruz and a couple other young guys to, continue to build on, hopefully, for them. Pick up a couple free agents to help fill some holes. It's just the Dodgers are just kind of a little bit too much for them at this point, which is totally understandable. But for Cincinnati fan, it is a positive step in the right direction. So you were out of it. I mean, kind of hanging around with the Mets quite a bit towards the All-Star break and then left for dead, honestly, for a while there. It's like there's no way that Cincinnati's going to catch the Mets. And you did. So congratulations to Cincinnati on a step. So I know it sucks. It hurts. You didn't come away with a win, but it's okay. Cincinnati, it's fine. And by the way, those black and red jerseys, they're badass. So positive. But not a positive for Detroit, Boston, or Chicago yesterday, as Cleveland, New York, and San Diego all force a game 3. And when we were recording yesterday, when we were doing our live stream, we had already known that Cleveland, they dropped 5 runs in the 8th inning to beat Detroit 6-1. And then as we were kind of wrapping up, San Diego had tied up the series with the Cubs. So the more baseball, the better. Honestly, these days are so much fun. I'm not a big NBA guy, but when you have 4 games a day, every day, in the first round of the NBA playoffs, it's a lot of fun. This is fun. There's baseball from 1 p.m. to 11 p.m. at night. It's fantastic. So, and even luckier for the West Coasters, you start baseball at 10 a.m. How fantastic is that? Anyways, I'm here mostly to talk about of course, Yankees Red Sox. What is this going to bring up? Oh, MLB TV. Oh, there it went. All right. Yankees Red Sox. I wanted it to bring me to the box score, but it didn't feel like it was necessary, I guess. But the Yankees end up winning 4-3, and it was a tight game, back and forth. Aaron Boone kind of learned from his mistakes of pulling Max Fried too early last time. Carlos Rodon was in a bit of a pickle. Boone came out, left him in, and Carlos Rodon got out of the jam. He ended up starting another jam, which was Fernando Cruz's mess to clean up. So Cruz came in 2 on, no outs after Rodon completely lost control, and he had to be pulled at that point. He only had, 85 pitches. I can't remember the exact number, but if he still had control, he still could have pitched another full inning and some change, but he lost it. He totally lost it. And Fernando Cruz comes in, he gets 2 batters out, then gives up a walk to Yoshida, and then a deep, very deep fly ball by Trevor Story, who'd already had a home run in the game. But Grisham hauls it in shy of the warning track. But for as much crap as dead right in Yankees Stadium gets, left center and center, mostly left center, it's a dead zone out there. And unfortunately for Story, he hit the ball hard. That's where it went. So today, and Austin Wells. So Jazz Chisholm draws a 2-out walk in the 8th. Austin Wells hits a single that ricochets off there's a side wall that jets out at Yankee Stadium. That's not going to let me zoom in, is it? It's right around this area. I don't know if you can see my mouse or not, but in right field, right as the foul line shrinks, like the foul territory shrinks, it hit off that wall and bounced out. And Jazz Chisholm was able to score from first on a single. So Austin Wells delivers a 4-3 lead, and the Yankees end up winning. Bednar comes in, he strikes out 2, and then the very last batter for the Red Sox was about 20 feet shy of a game-tying home run. Very stressful series, I would imagine, for Red Sox fans as well. But it's been a lot of fun so far. So tonight, they move the game from 6 p.m. to 8 p.m., and I'll show the preview for the other 2 games that are playing as well. Cam Schlittler and Connolly Early, 2 rookies. I was just read a stat that's it's the first time that 2 rookies make their first career start in the playoffs head-to-head with less than 15 career starts each. It's kind of a very specific first-time thing, but that's kind of the fun of baseball sometimes. You get these these random matchups. And I believe it was supposed to be Lucas Giolito, but he's off the postseason roster at minimum for the wild card round. Obviously, Boston could be eliminated tonight, but it would have been Giolito, but he's hurt, so he's not available for the wild card series. I don't know if he'll be back for the divisional round if Boston wins tonight. So, unfortunately for the Yankees, it's a lefty pitcher, and they want to start Ben Rice, and I don't know. I don't know what they're going to do because Paul Goldschmidt crushes lefties, but Ben Rice is hot. So if it was me, and I know they're not going to do it because it's Aaron Boone, Ben Rice would be the DH, Paul Goldschmidt would be playing first base, and Stanton would be coming off the bench. Stanton's over so far. He looks lost. He's in his slump where he looks absolutely terrible. So Ben Rice is hot. You can't sit him, but you also want Goldschmidt against a lefty, and you want Goldschmidt playing first base. He's the best first baseman in this series, and he's one of the best defensive first basemen in the playoffs. So I don't know what they're gonna. Well, I know what they're gonna do, and that's gonna be Stanton as DH. Unfortunately, they have the lineup set yet. Doesn't look to be the case. Let's take a peek at Detroit and Cleveland, first game up of the day. So this one's at 3 o'clock. So since there are only 3 games now instead of 4, each game was moved back 2 hours. So the first game's at 3. Cleveland and Detroit have been playing at 1. You have Jack Flaherty versus Slade Cecconi. Going to be another fantastic pitching matchup. I don't know which way this one's going to go. You got the home field advantage. Like, does it matter that much when you're division rivals and you played each other 15 times this year? Does it really matter that much? I mean, for goodness sake, look at the matchup predictor. 50.6 to 49.4. Like, what? This is a coin flip, and I guess it depends on which team gets hot. Yesterday, Detroit left a lot to be desired in terms of getting runs in. They had a lot of base runners, couldn't cash in. So we'll see there. And Yu Darvish versus Jamison Taillon. Yes, Taillon, not Tyone. I'm sticking by that. This is another one. Yu Darvish, how old is he? Is 38 probably? The guy, he's been around forever, it feels like. 39. There you go. But he's still doing it, so this is another one to me is a coin flip, but it looks like per the matchup predictor, whatever this, how they even come up with this, I don't know. It's like that thing when you're watching an NFL game. Oh, this team has this percentage chance to win. Whatever, really. But do the Cubs really have the advantage? Is it that much of a home field advantage? I don't know. It feels like the Padres are stacked every year, and they just can't get past it. So I guess we'll see how that turns out. But I'm excited. It's gonna be a fun day of baseball. And I mean, if I had to pick, I would pick. Obviously, I'm going with New York. I'd pick New York. I would pick Chicago, and I would pick Detroit. So, just for today's games. And I'm really excited to see how the playoff bracket turns out. So, Dodgers will play the Phillies. They don't do this thing like with NFL, where the lowest seed plays the highest seed. They just do... So the winner of the 4-5 plays the 1, the winner of the 3-6 plays the 2, and they don't have any sort of adjustment. I wonder why they do that. You should get... Because in theory, Milwaukee could be playing the 6th seed, even though they're... Or I'm sorry. Oh, Dodgers are 3-6. 3-6 plays the 2, 4-5 plays the 1. So I guess that's out the window. But in theory, for instance, in the AL... the 1-seeded Blue Jays could be playing the 6th seed, which is the Tigers. So it's all relative and it's close anyways, so who cares? But I just wonder why they don't just lowest seed here, highest seed there. It's kind of weird. Maybe it's something to do with like networks and, you know, ESPN really wants to host the Yankees game or, you know, whatever, so they're going to purchase this. You know, it's probably something like that, because otherwise it doesn't make any sense. But who cares? Like, the Blue Jays don't know who they're playing anyway, so who cares if it's Boston, New York, Detroit? You know what I mean? Whatever. But it's going to be a fun day of baseball anyways. I'll probably come back with a recap either tomorrow morning or tonight after the game, depending on how late it runs. So, thank you for watching. Catch us weekly Wednesday, 5:15 p.m. Live here, same channel. Thanks for watching.